28 yards. Komrosky's back in the shotgun, wide receiver both sides. And he's looking to go up top to Kvilvang right away, and that ball's underthrown and intercepted by number 21, Keaton Smith. Brings up second down and about 13. Quick handoff to Brock Robbins, and he's brought down in the backfield as I believe Ryan Solseth made first contact there. And it'll be quarterback keeper going the other direction. He's got a lot of room down the left edge, and it looks like he's going to go into the end zone. And he is in. Trent Carroll. Single receiver to each side, single back. Komrosky out of the shotgun once again. Takes a snap, and he's going to hit the slant to Weston, and that's going to be completed for a first down. And North Star comes out in their doubles formation again. Two wides to each side, single back, and Komrosky takes the ball. And he's being tracked and chased, and he's got Weston down the right side, and that's completed. And I got popped out of bounds pretty late. And we got first down and 10 from about the 13-yard line, and they're going to go up top to Weston with the fade. He should have the mismatch there, and that's hauled in by Weston. Nice throw and catch from Komrosky to Weston. Good time by the offensive line. And that brings
anywhere close to being official.
T backfield and running crossbuck, and there goes Robbins, and he's off to the races, and I don't know if anybody's going to catch him except for Riley Legacy, be the only one that would have an opportunity, and he cannot quite get there, and that is a 72-yard scan. The safety had Weston lined up there. Single receiver to each side once again. Komrosky in the shotgun, and quick plays out to Christian Kvilvang, and he makes one guy miss, and that looks like he's going to be
basketball season.
Yeah, he's been in the weight room, that's for sure. Single wide to each side once again. Komrosky back, takes a snap, the shotgun, throws one up to Kvilvang, and he comes down with an amazing grab. He had it in the air and lost it, and grabbed it out of the air on his way down, and that's going to be out of the shotgun, single wide to each side. And he takes a snap, and should be a nice easy catch to Kvilvang in the middle, and it is. And that's a 3-yard touchdown pass from Komrosky to Kvilvang with 2 points. Second quarter action here as Cavalier goes back to that T formation, and just a simple handoff to Robbins off the right side. And he is. Bearcats come out single wide to each side. No mystery there. They've been in this formation for about 80% of their plays so far. And the ball goes up top to Weston. And he comes down with it and fumbles the football. Pick it up. And it appears he is going to be near the end zone. He'll be out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. Doubles to the left side. Two backs in the backfield with Carroll in shotgun, and they run their jet motion. And probably a lucky play there is Keaton Smith. The ball was fumbled by the quarterback, and Keaton Smith was right there to grab it out of the air.
That could have been a big play.
Yeah, it could have been. The ball's on the ground. We got a shot at it. And off to the left side now is Stevenson, and there's possibly a flag coming here for a horse collar. Yep. Brings up first and 10. Two backs in the backfield behind Carroll, and the handoff to Brock Robbins, and he makes one cut up the middle, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Points, but we need a big hitter here. Two wide each side. Komrosky goes back and fires one up to Kvilvang, and he's got a guy on the inside of him, and Christian just rises up and goes up and makes another spectacular catch. 2:03 left on the clock. I think North Star would be content to have this clock run down a ways before they turn the ball over to Cavalier, but hopefully they come away with some points. Komrosky scrambles out to the right side and finds Weston down the right sideline, and he's going to be brought down at about the 19. Single wide each side. Once again, Komrosky in the shotgun. He goes back, and he's got Alex Weston on an out route, and Komrosky's going to be in trouble, and he needs to scramble, a long ways. Kvilvang got to get rid of the ball. Brings up 3rd and 17. Komrosky goes back, and he's looking to go up top to Weston. He's got a wide open man. That's a touchdown. Komrosky to Weston. Cavalier comes up with a single wide receiver to the top and a full house backfield. 2 running backs. And Carroll turns around and hands the ball off to Brock Robbins. And he's toe tapping around over there on the sideline, and he is down the right side, 1 man to beat. And it looks like he was brought down, but he was able to stay on his feet. And North Star's got guys jumping. Carroll turns and hands the ball off to Brock Robbins over the right side, and he'll be in for a touchdown. 12-yard touchdown run by Brock. North Star takes over after the personal foul penalty in the slant to Weston, and that's excellent toss and catch there. Single wide receiver to each side, and there's another slant. That one's read perfectly by Brock Robbins, and he will take that one back to the house as he's in the middle. But I'm going to say that the ball's going to come down here to this side on a stop and go, and there it was, and Komrosky's in trouble, and I don't think he's getting out of this one. And he is at the top for Cavalier in jet motion, and he's going to turn around and hand it off to the motion guy. North Star is trying to fill, and Keaton Smith is down the sideline, and he's going to be run out of bounds by Riley Legacy. Carroll takes the snap from the shotgun, hands off to Robbins, and he's out and running once again. And he's a tough man to bring down. He stiff arms one guy, and he's out of bounds. Power eye, and the handoff to the off back in 21. That's Keaton Smith, and he's going to take it in for another Cavalier touchdown. And this will probably be the last play of the third quarter. And Komrosky turns and hands the ball off to Legacy. He dances around and comes up with a nice little gain there.
We subtract our sacks from our passing yards. We don't have much left.
No. And Komrosky goes back to punt, and this one will be taken by number 21. That's Keaton Smith, and he's off to the races down to the right side. The only guy left to block is Komrosky, and he just gets out of the way. Eisler back to return. And this one will be taken by Thomas. And he's going to hopefully get in there behind Heisler. And he found a little crease up the middle as he gets spun around but stays on his feet. And now he's out to the right side. And he gets all the way to about the 43. And
good comment made by the crowd there.
North Star comes out 1st and 10. Komrosky turns around and hands the ball off to Thomas. Ball comes loose, but he was off. Got guys beat up all over the place. Run off to the right side, and Christian Kvilvang makes a tackle. And Clem under center takes a snap, hands it off to the first guy through. No, my mistake. Hit the reversal. Number 24, Cody Walton.
See a lot of playing time except for this game.
Formation-wise, they haven't run a lot of mysteries. They've come right at you. It's going to the edge. And that ball is Austin Erlab, and he's going to be down for about a gain of... You'd expect a kneel down, but doesn't look like you're going to get that either. Casey Christensen. Star 19.